Hey, it's Joe, and it's August 24th, 2013, and this is Pumpkin Garden Update number 5. The patch is still holding up. A couple plants are seeming to be dying from old age. I'm in the shade over here, that's the discoloration. I was worried that the whole patch may turn orange too early because I have a few plants that seem to, I don't know if you can see that one in there, that orange pumpkin. Well, according to my mother who came over, she said it's more yellow than orange. I have a couple of those really small ones that didn't fully develop, and they turned orange and now like a yellow color. But only a few. All my other plants are holding up. There's 2 pumpkins right here, and they're still looking pretty healthy. For the most part, the patch looks pretty healthy. And I'm going to get to the reason why I think the patch has held up. I'll give you a quick run through. I have a few pumpkins that are turning orange, like this one that didn't get that big. I think that one's still growing. That one's turning orange right there. Got another one oranging right there. I have this one who just started growing. This plant is well behind all the other plants. I still think I can get a decent pumpkin out of that in about a month and a week. This plant is still doing really well. It's growing really well, looks very healthy. This is my biggest pumpkin. It's really a monster. It's much bigger than anything I had last year. I don't have anything to compare it to. There's another good sized one right next to it. There's 2 just like it. Right down in there, there's one, and you won't be able to see it, but there's one right down in there. They're my biggest ones. I still have, a few that are growing. So there's one this is the plant I talked about in my last update that I thought was dying, and I think it's dying. I mean, the vine never. This one may have gotten a vine borer. A vine borer could have slipped through and got into this plant. I've been spraying weekly for bugs with the Bug B Gon, and it seems to work. I have healthy plants. They're still standing. They're still producing. So I would recommend the Bug B Gon. There's 2 pumpkins in here. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick them up. I'd recommend the Bug B Gon to anyone. There's a pumpkin over here. This is a small plant right here. This plant really never developed that well, but it has a pumpkin growing, but I just watered. That's why if you see any water. That plant is my smallest plant. Don't know why. My nose is kind of running. Here's a decent sized pumpkin down here. This plant is still growing. It just put out this pumpkin down here a couple days ago. I have a bunch of pumpkins over here, like maybe 10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. 6 down here, 7 right next to it. 8 right there. Number 9 right there. 10 right here. I have a bunch in a row over here. I got one right here, still growing. That one's still growing. I got 3 or 4 right in a row, coming in right here in a row. I don't know if you're gonna pick them up. They're right in a row. And then I have a bunch down there. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to do some explaining. I have pretty healthy looking leaves for the most part. Some are dying from old age, but I think I beat powdery mildew now. I think I have the method for it. I got this Immunex, Spectracide Immunex. It's a fungicide, and it says it will cure and prevent powdery mildew. Now, I had powdery mildew. You can barely see it. I had it much stronger than what you see on any leaves right now, a few weeks back. Here's what I did. I took the Spectracide Immunex, I poured the entire bottle into an empty Bug B Gon, and hooked it up to the hose. I sprayed used half of the bottle on the patch 1 week, and then about 10 days later, I used the other half of the bottle. And it pretty much cured my powdery mildew. It's unbelievable to me. I mean, my leaves have basically no powdery mildew at all. Not only that, they look healthier than they did a couple weeks ago. I mean, some of these vines, like this pumpkin just came on about a week ago, and it's really pumping this pumpkin out right now. And the vines are still producing. They're still putting out new shoots on a lot of them. So I really recommend using if you have powdery mildew issues where you're at, this Immunex, put it in a sprayer bottle, and I think it works wonders. That's from my experience. So just wanted to give a quick update, and so far things are looking pretty good. I think maybe I have 35. I really can't get into the middle areas of the patch. I know there's some in there, I can see them. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Check back for more updates. I know they'll be turning orange pretty soon.